Hello, welcome to Engineers Mindsets. So I'm going to take you through quotient rule of differentiation. Now, if I have y to be equal to u all over v, where u is a function of x and v is also a function of x. Now I'm going to apply the quotient rule. Now applying the quotient rule, this is called bottom. So let's call this bottom and let's call this top. Okay, let's simply call this top. So this is the top and this is bottom. Now the y, the x is simply what? We keep the bottom, differentiate the top, that's du with respect to x. Okay, minus keep the top, which is u, differentiate the bottom, that's dv dx all over squared the bottom. So we simply have this. So in general, we can simply say for a quotient rule, the y dx is simply bottom the top minus top the bottom all over bottom squared. So keep the bottom, differentiate the top, minus keep the top, differentiate the bottom all over bottom squared. So that's the product rule of derivative. So I'm going to now apply this to solve the problem so we can see how it's done. Now let's say y is equal to 5x squared plus 3 all over 3x cubed minus 9, and we are asked to find the y, the x. Simply, very simple. Now we say let u be equal to 5x squared plus 3. So the whole of this term should be called u, and let v be equal to simply 3x cubed minus 9. So the whole of this term should be called v. So this simply now implies that y itself is now, in place of 5x squared plus 3, we have u all over. In place of 3x cubed minus 9, we have v. So this is now what quotient differentiation. We are going to now apply quotient rule to differentiate that function. And we know from our quotient rule that simply bottom the top minus top the bottom all over bottom square. We know the bottom, which is v. We know u. All we need to do now is simply what? Find du dx and also find the v dx. That's all we need to do. Okay, so from u equal to 5x squared plus 3, we now find du dx. Du dx itself is simply equal to use the power to multiply 5, that's simply 10x. Okay, if you differentiate 3 is a constant, it becomes 0, so that's off. Also from v equals 3x cubed minus 9, we also need to find what dv dx. So we'll find dv dx, and that's simply equal to use the power to multiply the variables. Okay, so dv dx is now equal to simply use the power to multiply the variable. We simply have 9x, then subtraction from the power, that's 9x squared. So this gives us dv dx. Now we know du dx, we know dv dx. All we need to do is simply plug into the formula. We know what v is, we know du dx, we know what u is, we know du dx. Simply plug into the formula and then we'll apply it. Now let's try it and see. dy dx is now equal to, in place of v, we say let v be equal to what? 3x cubed minus 9. So in place of v, we have 3x cubed minus 9 multiplied by du dx, and du dx actually was 10x. So multiplied by 10x. Okay, this minus u we said let u be 5x squared plus 3. So we have 5x squared plus 3. This multiplied by dv dx, and dv dx equals 9x squared. So we simply have 9x squared. Okay, all over v squared. V is simply 3x cubed minus 9 all squared. Okay. Alright, so you may wish to expand the bracket at this point to see if you can, if anything can go, if you can take like terms. Therefore, the y dx, okay, is now equal to, so we expand the bracket to 10x multiplied by 3x cubed simply gives us 30x 4 to the power of 4, okay? And then 10 multiplied by minus 9 gives us minus 90x, minus 90x, okay? Alright, so we have there, let's put down a minus sign, open our brackets, okay? So we have there 9x squared multiplied by 5 gives us 45x4, so we have 45x to the power of 4. Also, 9x squared multiplied by 3 gives us plus 27x squared. Okay. Alright, so all over 3x cubed minus 9 all to the power of 2. Okay. dy dx is now equal to, so we have 30x4 minus 90x. Okay, let's expand this bracket to the minus sign. Have minus 45x4 minus 27x squared all over 3x cubed minus 9 all squared. Okay, so dy dx is now equal to, so notice that 30x4 can subtract minus 45x4. 30x4 minus 45x4 simply gives us minus 15x4 minus 90x, okay, minus 27x squared all over 3x cubed minus 9 all squared. Alright guys, so that becomes the answer to that derivative, okay? Alright, so that's how you apply the quotient rule to solve differentiation. I will see you in the next video with more questions on quotient rule of differentiation. Thanks guys, cheers.